morning, children. Welcome to your I Learn English Language live class. The chapter which we are doing is articles. So we have done the rules of indefinite articles that are a and an. And today we'll be continuing the same chapter dealing with the definite articles. Okay. I hope all of you can see the screen. Show me your thumbs up so that I may proceed. All right. So you can see we have done till rule 6. Okay, and this rule 7 deals with the rules of article the, that is a definite article. The is used to indicate a particular person or thing in the case of common nouns, right? So it is used to indicate a particular thing, a particular person or thing. But the point to note over here is in case of common noun. Okay, don't confuse it with the proper nouns, because proper nouns generally do not take any article. Okay, Akash, that is Rajendra was doing the same mistake last time. He was using article the along with the proper nouns. So here the things must become clear to you that proper nouns, they generally do not take an article. We do not use any article before the name of a person. Okay, so suppose a Brajendra was making mistake, so we do not say the Brajendra. Okay, it is only Brajendra. So the is used to indicate a particular person or thing in case of common noun, right? And proper nouns do not take any article. So this point should be clear, very much clear to you people. Now let us look at the examples to get a little bit more clarification on this point. Now the man is running. Okay, man is a common noun. If you see, it is a common noun, but we are talking about a particular man. Okay, maybe this man has been talked about before. So when somebody has been talked about before or has been referred to before, after that, if we refer to the same person again, then we can use this article the. Okay, then we use this particular definite article because we are referring to a particular person, right? Next, I saw the boy stealing. Okay, again, a particular boy who was stealing has been seen by me. All right. Now, where is the pen I gave you last year? So this is also a way of particularizing a thing. Okay, when you're talking about a thing and then giving a brief description about it, telling somebody about it. Okay, that you are talking about a particular pen. Which pen? The pen I gave you last year. Okay, you must have given a particular pen last year. There are so many pens, but now we are talking about this one particular pen which had been given to someone last year. So therefore we are using this article the in order to make it definite, in order to show that we are talking about a particular pen which was given last year. Now next example, I gave him a ball. See, here in the first part of the sentence we are using a ball, right? Because this is not a definite thing. Okay, we are not talking about a particular ball. This can be any ball. So an indefinite article has been used over here, that I gave him a ball. Okay, we did in the previous class the indefinite articles. So a ball. Okay, this is a very common ball. No particular ball has been talked about here. But now when we come over to the next part of the sentence, but he lost the ball, right? So which ball has he lost? He lost the ball which I gave him. So now this ball becomes the particular one. Okay, see, a ball became the ball in the second clause because that ball was not a random ball anymore. Why? Because I have already introduced the ball in the first sentence, in the first part of the sentence, that I gave him a ball. That is what I told you in this first example, that this man had been talked about before. Maybe it's a part of the story or anything. So this man has been already referred to before. Similarly, here comes the complete sentence to what I was trying to explain to you people, that I gave him a ball. I've already introduced the ball now, that I gave him a sub ball, any ball, it can be any ball, right? But he lost the ball. Now, why are we using the over here? Because I'm talking about the same ball which I gave him, uh, which I gave him ago, sometimes ago. All right. Okay. So moving on to the next rule, rule 8. Again, it deals with the definite article the. Now, sometimes what happens, the is used to generalize a group or whole class. Now, what does this mean? Group or whole class means, for example, the dog is a faithful animal. Now, we are not talking about a particular dog or one dog. Okay, we are talking about the dog in general, right? And this makes it this dog is now referring to the class of all the dogs. Okay, so whole species of dog is being talked about here because all the dogs are faithful. So instead of saying that, we are referring to it, we are making it um, as a generalized group, the dog. Okay, so now here when we use the before any animal, in order to make it represent the whole class or whole group or species of its kind, then we use this article the, we use the definite article before it. Okay, so the dog is a faithful animal here. This refers, the dog refers to the whole species of dog. All right. Okay, so now in this first example, we saw how this a particular thing is generalizing a group. It generalizes a group when we add a definite article before it. All right. Next is again, let us see the example. The English are industrious. Okay, now here English means the people of England, right? The British. So here we are using the English. Why? This is not the subject. Okay, the subject which you study, no, that is not being referred to here. Over here, it is referring to the people of England. Right, I've already made it clear over here. So the English are industrial. So we are talking about all the people of England, that they are hardworking. All right. Next, the honest are respected. Now, when we use the with an adjective, then it becomes a plural noun. All right. Similarly, in the previous case, also see English, right? Here we why are we using are over here? Because we are talking about all the people of England. Okay, we are not making it a generalized group or a whole class, but we are talking about all the people of England. While in the first example we use is only because now this has become one class. Okay, the dog has become one class, so it is playing the role of a singular noun, right? Again, in the third example, the honest are respected. So on, the honest means all those people who are honest are respected. So we're not talking about only one person, we are talking about all those who are honest. Then again, the poor are not always dishonest. Again, we are talking about the people who are poor. Okay, again, when when the is followed by an adjective, then it acts like a plural noun. All right. Now, moving on to the next rule, let us see what is it. Yes. Now, where else do we use? uh, the definite article. It is used to particularize an uncountable noun. You know what an uncountable noun is, okay? So to particularize an uncountable noun, the is required before it. And let us look at the example. The water of the Arctic Ocean is freezing. Okay, so which water are we talking about particularly? We are talking about the water of the Arctic Ocean, which is freezing. So that is why we have used an article, a definite article over here, the. All right, we do not use indefinite articles before uncountable noun. We never say a water, right? um, so uncountable noun, if we want to particularize an uncountable noun, then we can use only article the over here, but we do not use any indefinite article before the uncountable noun. All right. Then please return the money I lent you last year. See, money is again uncountable noun. Okay, coins and notes are countable, but money is not countable. Money is a quantitative. Okay, so again, don't get confused that money we can count. No, we cannot count money. We can count the currency. All right. So please return the money I lent you last year. So again, the is used over here in order to particularize an uncountable noun. Moving on to the next rule, rule 10. Okay. What does rule 10 tells us? Tell us, I'm so sorry. The is mandatory before a thing which is only one of a kind in the universe. Now, this you have been doing since you were very small. Okay, that we use the always before a thing which is one of its kind. Okay, there is no other thing like that. So for example, moon, sun, earth. Okay, so we always use the before it. So these things which are one of its kind in this whole universe, they are always preceded by the definite article, that is the. So let us look at the example. This is the easy one. The moon is shining tonight. Again, moon is only one, okay, in the universe. So we add this article the before it. Again, earth is one, so the earth is moving around the sun. Again, sun is one, so we are using the before the sun as well. So there is now another rule which I have included in this only is that the is used before superlative adjectives which make a noun definite. Okay, so we always use the before a superlative degree of comparison. Okay, so she is the most intelligent student of the class. Now why are we using the over here? Because most is intelligent is the superlative degree of intelligent. Okay, if you have read the degrees of comparison last year, you must be knowing what is the superlative degree, right? So intelligent, more intelligent, and most intelligent. So most intelligent is the superlative degree. That is why we are using the before this superlative adjective. Okay, which because it makes a noun definite. So this superlative adjective is making her a definite noun because she is the most intelligent girl student of the class. Now, let us look at the rule 11, which says that the must precede what all things or places or person. Okay, what are all places do we use this definite article the? first one, names of oceans, gulfs, seas, and rivers. Okay, wherever you find the name of the ocean or gulfs or seas or rivers, always use this article the before it. For instance, the Pacific, the Atlantic, okay, the Coral Sea, Persian Gulf, then this is the River Nile, okay. Then name of countries with United States or Ireland, for example, the United States of America. We do not use the this article the with a particular country. For example, we never say the India, but here we are writing the United States of America because we are referring to the United States, okay, which are there in America. So America is a union of states. That is why we use united with it. So the whole this whole thing becomes the name of the country, the United States of America. Otherwise, it's America only. Then the UK, that is United Kingdom, right? Then so the Philippines is the name of the island. All right. So name of Great Lakes, the African Great Lakes. So that like that before the lakes also we use the definite article the. Then names of mountain ranges also are preceded by this article, the definite article the. For example, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Andes. All right. The name of a group of islands like the West Indies. West Indies is what is the group of island. Then again we have the Andamans, which is there in India. It's also a group of island. All right. So with all these places we use the definite article the. Now the most important thing is the omission of the article. Where are we not supposed to use the articles? Any article, be it definite or indefinite. Let us see. And this is the place where you have to pay much attention to, because in your exams you might be asked a question where you have to insert the article wherever necessary. So you must know where the places where you have to insert an article, but as well as you also must know the places where you should not insert any article. Okay, so for that we must deal with this rule 12, which says which tells us about the omission of the article, which tells us that what are the places where we do not have to use any article. Name of the continents, they are never preceded by any article a and or the. Okay, we never say the Asia, the Europe, we never say that. Okay, it is used as it is. Asia is the largest continent. We never say the Asia is the largest continent. Okay, so Asia is the largest continent. That means it is never preceded by any article, be it a definite article or an indefinite article. Name of the countries, I already told you in the previous slide that name of the countries are never preceded by any article. But yes, when you see the cases like United States of America, United Kingdom, okay, so these things, or the Republic of China, like that. So the at those places we use the article, the definite article the, but not where the single names are there of the countries. Okay, then names of the states, cities, or towns. Okay, they are also not preceded by any article. Then names of the streets are not preceded by any articles. Okay, George Street, Albion Street, Newtown Street, not preceded by any article. Names of singular lakes and bays. Okay, in the previous slide we had the names of the Great Lakes. Okay, that means that multiple lakes are combined into that. But here singular lakes are being talked about here. So Lake Isle, Lake Hillier, Shark Bay, these all are not preceded by any article, any definite articles or indefinite articles. Then name of single mountain. Okay, the article the is used with mountain ranges, but is not used with single mountain peaks. For example, Mount Everest, okay, Mount Fuji. These are not preceded by any article. Name of single islands, right? Single island, Easter Island, Bear Island. So these are the names of the single islands. But in the previous rule, we did add the definite article the before the group of islands. Okay, the wherever you find group of islands, there we add what? The definite the definite articles. But where the names of the single islands have been used, there we do not use any article. Now name of languages are also not preceded by any article. Okay, like Spanish, Russian, English. We never say we speak the English. No, we always say we speak English in English class, right? So whenever you are you have to say um, any language, then please never ever precede it by any article. Okay, but now another important point over here lies in this fact that when we add the, okay, when we add the before any language, that means we are talking about the people of that nation. For example, when we say when I say Spanish, that means I'm talking about the language Spanish. But when I say the Spanish, that means you are talking about the people of the Spain. Okay, when I say Russian, that means I'm talking about the language Russian. But when I say the Russian, that means we are talking about the people of Russia. All right, but with us it's not the case, because we are called Indians and our language is Hindi, so it is different. But in other countries like England, Spain, Russia, right, their language and the population are addressed with the same name. Okay, the names of the sports are also not preceded by any article. Nobody says the cricket, the football, the basketball. No, it's only cricket, football, basketball. He plays cricket. He doesn't play the cricket or a cricket. All right. Names of disciplines. Disciplines means the name of the subject which you are studying. So that is also not preceded by any article. We never say the biology. Okay, the history, no, it's biology class, history class, right? Mathematics, he is good at mathematics. We never say he or she is good at the mathematics. No, that becomes wrong. Some more points where we do not use any article. Let us have a look. Before uncountable noun. Okay, before uncountable noun, which are general in nature, right? We did in one of the rules that where we use the before water, but there we were talking about the particular water of a particular place, that is Arctic Ocean. But here in general, when we see an uncountable noun being talked about in general, then we do not use any article. For instance, sand is used in making glass. Okay, never write the sand is used in making glass. Okay, then before plural countable nouns, when they do not refer to any particular people or things. So this is the important word over here, that when they do not refer to any particular people or thing, uh, uh, what are we talking about? We are talking about plural countable nouns. So when plural countable nouns do not refer to any particular place or things, then we do not use any article before it. For example, all men are mortal. We do not say all the men are mortal. All right. So no article would be used over here. Before the names of relations, okay, like father is waiting in the car, you don't say a father is waiting or the father is waiting. No, father, mother, brother, sister are not preceded by any or any relation is not preceded by any of the articles. Then before the name of meals, okay, we had breakfast early today. No usage of article over here. We had the breakfast is wrong. We had our breakfast is wrong, and the would not be used at all. So we had breakfast early today. We had lunch. Okay, we'll be having dinner at 8 p.m. So no article. All right. So have you people understood till here all the rules? Yes, now you can come up with your questions if you have any. Otherwise, we will move on to the practice session. All right, so let us do the practice. Here are few sentences in front of you. Look at all the sentences. I'm giving you 45 seconds. Look at all the sentences and then raise your hands quickly. You have to fill in the blanks with suitable articles. Okay. The first sentence is Los Angeles has dash ideal climate. Let me see who will answer. Sehaj was the first one to raise his hand. Yes, Sehaj. Sehaj, unmute yourself and give the answer.
Ma'am, the.
Okay, anyone else? Pratishtha, what is your answer for the first sentence? You are not audible if you are trying to speak.
Ma'am, and.
And yes, Los Angeles has an ideal climate. So the answer would be an over here, not the. Okay, Sehaj. Next. This is dash best Mexican restaurant in the country. Now remember the rule. Which degree of comparison has been used over here? Pranjal.
Ma'am, superlative degree.
So
Ma'am,
which
so
article will
in
come?
the. Ma'am, the.
Very good. This is the best Mexican restaurant in the country. Very good, Pranjal. All right. Next one. I haven't seen him in dash 5 years. Now, remember that an article may be added and may not be added. All right. So it is not necessary that you fill article in all the blanks. Yes, Genia.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, if I haven't seen him in 5 years,
Yes.
ma'am, no
No
article
article
would
will.
be there.
Very good. Very good. Absolutely correct. So no article would come over here. All right. Next. Kobe Bryant was dash basketball player. Shubhanjali.
Ma'am, no article.
Sure. Manas, what is your answer?
Ma'am, Kobe Bryant was a basketball player. Ma'am,
Yes.
it will.
See, we don't get yourself confused, Shubhanjali. When this game would have been talked, then we would have not used any article. But now we are referring to the player. Okay, basketball player. So what are we concerned with? This word player. All right. That is why we are using a over here. Okay. Next, did you see Dash Man that I told you about? Let me see who will give the answer. Om. Yes, Om. You're not audible, Om. Moving on to the next participant, Angel. Om, you can mute yourself. You're not audible.
Did you see the man?
Very good. Why are you using the over here?
Because it is about a particular man that he has seen about, that he's
Very
talking
good.
about.
Absolutely correct. See, you should be ready with the reasons as well. Okay, no guesswork. We ate dash wonderful meal yesterday. We'll give the answer. Let me see. Rajendra,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Ma'am, the answer of this question is A.
We ate a wonderful meal yesterday. Very good. Correct. I have dash test tomorrow morning. This will be answered by Athar. Yes, Athar.
Ma.
Come again. What is your answer?
Ma'am, ah.
Yes, I have a test tomorrow morning. My sister reads Dash Indian Express every morning. Atufa,
Read in mom, it will be Anne.
okay. Anybody having a different answer? Arzu, what is your answer?
Ma'am, the.
By the? Why not Anne?
Ma'am, because
See, Indian Express is the name
ma'am,
of the
because
newspaper.
India we
No. Indian Express, for those who do not know, it is the name of the newspaper. So before the name of the newspaper and magazine, we use a definite article. It is the. Last one. Dash Himalayas offer barrier to the cold wind coming from Central Asia. Was not answered. Anushka Sharma. Yes, Anushka Sharma.
The Himalaya
Correct.
offered. Thank you.
Correct. So the Himalayas, because we are referring to the mountain range and not a particular mountain peak. All right. So this is all for today. So here we come to the end of our chapter, that is articles. I hope you people have understood everything, right? So thank you, children, for being patient, for listening to me, and have a nice day. Take care.